I don't know about you guys, but I am really, really, really excited for the Boss Baby 2.
Yo!
I
So,
stumbled upon the trailer and I just had to share it with my brethren.
and we got so excited that we decided to rank every single character that was not only in the previous Boss Baby movie, but will also be making an appearance in Boss Baby 2. So, from top to bottom, we have Boss, obviously that's the top tier, Super Hot, Gamer, Buddy, Monkey, Bruh, and at the very bottom, Employee. That's not a boss, so it's the
No.
worst.
I already
You're
have
dang
somebody
right
in mind
it's
for
not.
that tier.
So let's start off with Alec Baldwin himself, the Boss Baby. He's going into Boss tier.
He's
Obviously,
got
I
to.
He's a
mean,
boss.
No
man.
explanation required.
he's the boss baby. Sonic the
boss
Hedgehog
baby.
looks like a monkey, therefore he should go in monkey too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes the monkey.
I didn't really like his character development. He said meow.
Meow?
I'm a dog person. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think he
Meow,
cursed way
roar.
too much as well for a
Oh,
kids
yeah.
movie. He goes into the monkey.
But we can't forget about the main supporting character, his older brother Ted.
Everyone off with a rotten, burnt-out hellhole crawling with the undead.
That's true.
Oh.
He drove him to school in the school bus every morning.
He's super hot.
Oh,
fire.
yeah,
He's
he's-
super hot.
he's
He's
super
gotta be
hot.
up there.
He's
He's
super
almost
hot.
boss tier, but that one's
His character arc, I really liked how they took him from kind of an underdeveloped snob to they really made him relatable and kind of like the main protagonist, I would think.
Next up, we have Space Jesus.
Oh, dude, Space Jesus.
I think he
I
goes
mean-
into Buddy because he's all of our buddies, right?
I mean, he's one of my favorite people, you know.
You know, he wasn't the best babysitter like in the movie, you know, like when he
For
put them in a
real.
blender, but he did his best. And he truly did want them to be his friends, his buddies. So, you know, yeah, he's a buddy.
Put him in, buddy. Put him
Not
in,
as
buddy,
good
bro.
as these tiers up here, but yeah, he's solid. He's still better than Sonic. We can all agree on that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Monkey.
Next up, we have PewDiePie. I didn't expect him to be in that movie, but I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, he's actually in the trailer. If you go to exactly 1 minute and 17 seconds into the trailer, you can actually see PewDiePie in the very back left corner. It's super hard to see, but if you're a PewDiePie fan, then you know.
So how could we not put PewDiePie in the boss level?
Boss tier.
The boss of 9-year-olds.
Obviously a boss.
Okay, next up we have Mr. Jerry Seinfeld himself. I loved him in the B movie, but him returning character, I'm not sure he's rumored to play the main villain, but he also had several cameos in the original. So where do we put him?
Hovering above the boss baby's face, you will see Barry B. Benson. Possible antagonist for the movie, we'll see. I think he goes into the gamer tier.
What's the big deal with game?
I mean, yeah, it's a teaser for sure. Easter eggs, you know.
But now we have Mr. Slim Shady Marshall Mathers, the main antagonist of the previous movie. And if you're the main antagonist and you're going up against the boss baby, how much of a boss are you? Employee tier.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst movie villains of the last decade. For this list, we're looking at villains who appeared in films released between 2010 and 2019.
Honestly, I feel like the
Yeah.
line, since I'm
But also-
bald, I can be the boss baby, just wasn't delivered well at all. I think he goes
Sure,
into
I agree.
employee.
Yeah, some of the dialogue I thought could really use a little work. Like, it's like you had like 50 takes and that's the one you went with.
A horrible actor, honestly. 10 out of 10
like
would
the
not
character.
recommend.
I don't know where to put this guy. Biggie Cheese. He was like he was like the Olaf of the movie. Just the really
he's
annoying,
bombastic.
funny guy that the parents hate but the kids love. Where do we put Biggie Cheese?
Gamer.
Yeah, I mean, because the kids
he's a
who
gamer.
parents hate are gamers. Am I right?
True. Am I right or am I right, gamers?
The Lorax.
Boomer.
I don't even know where to put him.
We should have had a tree tier.
See, I don't think he's monkey level, but I don't think he's employee bad.
Wait, hold on, guys. I don't even think Lorax was in the movie.
Oh, my bad. Lorax wasn't in the movie.
We'll leave him in it.
The Man from Doom.
Bro, that's
Your boy, the one and
Master Chief
only.
goes.
Master Chief from Doom.
Some of my favorite games. I really like playing as Master Chief. He's my favorite guy to play as in that. I love
Honestly,
when
if you guys
fight
have not played the Boss Baby 2 open beta, controls are
Oh,
super
would totally
responsive.
recommend it.
Controls are super responsive. Gameplay is tight. I think this goes in the super hot tier.
Yeah, I can see that.
And for a
Yeah.
limited time only, if you play the beta right now, then you can get a Founders Pack for free.
$5.99 on the App Store, bro. Check it out.
This isn't sponsored though. This isn't sponsored.
Not-
No, it's
not-
definitely
not
sponsored.
sponsored.
They paid us to make this tier list. That's why we're making it.
Exactly.
Next up, we have the Army General Sergeant Johnson coming in. So Boss Baby 2 is going to feature the invasion of the Soviet Union, and so Boss Baby needs to have a
You know,
general. So
He felt a little bit out of place in the after credit scene of the first Boss Baby, but now as the big picture is starting to come into play for the full Boss Baby trilogy, we can see his role getting an increase. I think he goes into the super hot tier.
You know, I really
I
think
totally
that
agree.
they could turn
I-
this into a cinematic universe, dude. Like, there are a lot of loose ends they could tie up. I
Yeah.
would really like to see some of the other Boss Baby movies coming into play in the main Boss Baby series, which would be super cool. Like, you could have, like, an endgame type finale, which would be sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty lit.
next up,
Yeah,
we have Jax Films, the Yai Guy. Gamer
The
God
Yai Guy,
88,
yeah,
also
dude.
known.
He plugged his merch in the first movie. Go put him into employee tier.
Yeah, listen,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was, he was pretty funny. I got some chuckles out of him, but he like half of his part was a sponsor. So
He really shows the
Yeah.
corporatization of Hollywood.
I mean, it's just his entire acting role is just one big ad.
yeah.
He made purchasing a Boss Baby ticket look like a bad investment.
True facts.
which
Yeah, and for that reason,
clearly
the
Yeah.
investors.
next
man
up,
is not a gamer.
we have Meridoc Brandybuck. So this inclusion is weird, especially because it also implies that this takes place in the same universe as Star Wars. You know,
And it does.
if you don't remember him from Star Wars, he gave the giant exposition dump about Exegol that made me wanna just drown in maple syrup. I think this guy goes into monkey tier. I don't think he's horrible, but honestly, in the Boss Baby canon, I just think he complicates things.
Yeah, he's not too
Yeah.
powerful either, especially compared to Alec Baldwin.
True.
Yeah,
He's kind of just
He has a full head of hair.
he's kind of just there for more. He's
Yeah,
kind
he's
of just there for moral support.
Yeah,
And he's good for that. I just don't think he's anywhere near
Yeah.
as good as like Space Jesus or Biggie Cheese.
he's just kind of there to pad
Yeah.
the lore too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up,
Live
we
his
For
have
story.
the EU.
Cowboy up next.
Cowboy. Who?
He goes. He should go straight into gamer. Oh yeah.
Dude, when
Yeah.
he
It's a gamer.
yeehaws on the Baby Society, man, that
I
big
felt
eat my
that, bro.
cheese, bro.
I cried in the
That
theater
big
when
eat
that
my
happened.
cheese.
That yeed my haw.
Speaking of you, next up we have Grady, who was able to secure a position in this movie.
Yeah, Boss
Oh,
Baby
yeah,
2,
baby.
check
Yeah,
it
how
out.
do you feel about that? Greg, can you give us any like little tidbits or like spoilers?
Alright, well, listen, for anyone watching this, I don't want to spoil it too much, but, let's just say,
How
Batman
long did you
dies.
have to train rigorously to get into shape for this role?
Oh my gosh, dude, it was days upon weeks upon years, dude. I was just, every
Puts Chris
day,
Evans to shame.
every day down in the gym, pumping the weights, you know, and I feel like I'm finally in shape for this, and
Voice acting can be
I'm
rigorous.
excited.
Wait, wasn't
For real, dude.
Ryan and Peyton your two personal trainers? How did Ryan and Peyton? How did you do?
I
It's
feel
pretty
like-
good, but he can't. He can't beat me and Peyton. We're freaking jacked like the Rock.
I mean, his motivation I think was a little low. I kind of had to provide
Yeah.
moral support sometimes. Like when
Yeah.
he stopped, putting his foot on the furnace. I had to
Yeah.
kind of help him press it back on there. You know, just
Are we getting
just
teased
kind
of
of-
a blood curdling scream later in the second act? This is-
you didn't hear it
Either
from me,
way,
but
though,
I would not
from-
be shocked. if you
From what we've
said-
seen in the trailer, Grady will be prominently shown. He will have a massive role in this movie. He's going in the boss tier.
Oh yeah, baby.
Next up, we have Phil Swift. Honestly, the only thing he really did in the first movie was supply arms to the boss baby, and that was
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
agree.
it. Bruh tier. Next up, we also have another man from Doom, Soldier Boy.
Do you know Soldier Boy plays Brawlhalla? Not sponsored.
Soldier Boy tried to sell one of his consoles to Boss Baby in the temptation of the protagonist section of the movie, where he was thinking about going.
Dude, that
to
was
the
a
dark
tense
side.
scene.
I know, you could see the emotional wear and tear that it put on the Boss Baby, and just for that alone, he goes into like gamer tier.
Very least gamer tier. I can see an argument for super hot. What do you guys think?
I can't put him in the same tier as Ted. Ted's just my guy.
I agree.
Yeah,
That's a gamer.
Okay.
Next up, we
You'll
have
find it when you go
Jablinski
into
Games,
those
the popular YouTube
What's
star.
Jablins, Jables?
Oh, straight into boss tier.
I agree.
Bro,
Ryan's
Wait,
right.
hold up. Stop the presses. I have different opinions.
Whoa.
Listen,
Speak, mortal.
man, I dig him, just like
What's
every other
Jablins,
person,
Jables?
but, as a personal trainer, I kind of got to take into account the quality of his facial hair, Some of the mustache hairs, I don't know, they're kind of looking a little scraggly, and those are kind of things when you're a personal trainer, like maybe a normal person wouldn't see it, but when you're a personal trainer, those things just kind of like stick
Yeah.
out to you, and for that reason,
Yeah.
I might have to put him in the super hot tier.
Well, I mean, I guess as a voice actor, it's pretty critical that your, facial hair is, peak
Oh yeah,
performance,
that's something
so-
that the entire audience is gonna notice as soon as they walk in. That's gonna make or break the film right
Yeah.
there.
That's
Small
hard, 'cause-
details
Yeah.
like that in the animated film business are what makes the losers and the winners in this industry. It's a cutthroat industry, but sometimes you just gotta
Well,
play
this
with
is
the
hard
cards you're given.
because I really feel like he deserves
Yeah.
boss, but maybe you're right about the hair. What do you guys think?
I think especially because
Yeah.
we didn't see a very he wasn't featured very prominently in the new trailer. It might look like he's getting a reduced role in the next one. So with that in mind as well, we might put him in
I think-
super.
Yeah.
I heard all he does is scream "boss baby."
Well, we come to our
Just
final
constantly,
character.
yeah.
There are no other characters in the Boss Baby canon that we know of, and that is Uncle Rico.
Dude, the stepdad? Oh man, dude.
I mean, he can be throwing a football over the mountains. I bet.
I think that like he's not. I don't think he's a bad character. Like I think that Monkey Bro and Employee are out of the question. At the very least, Buddy, and at the very most, super hot. What do you guys think?
I say he provided awesome support for Ted in the last movie.
But he's a horrible human being. Like I get that he was the mentor character, but he
He's a
totally didn't
foil.
have to commit like 80 war crimes in Asia to get to
He's
that
a foil
point.
to Alec Baldwin. He shows how the power can go to your head. Alec Baldwin has power, but he remains a good and righteous man. Uncle Rico is a foil to him and shows how power can go to some people's heads.
This is what happens.
You also have to take into account, that Uncle Rico was his mother in the movie. Like, it's just
Canonically, yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just, it was the contrast you see between a mother and son.
By the way, if anyone's listening, we read all the prequel novels to these, so we know all the lore behind.
Yes.
Yeah, trust us.
If
trust
you
us.
hear something that sounds a little fishy, maybe you should probably brush
You
up
should
on
probably
your
read the manga.
lore.
Yeah,
On your
read
Boss
the
Baby
manga,
lore.
man.
Don't say you like the anime if you haven't read the manga.
Uncle Rico, I think
think-
Uncle Rico can go straight up to super hot. I mean, he really.
I
Not only was he
Yeah.
a foil to the Boss Baby, but he also showed a lot of character development when he delivered the famous line, "Maybe I don't want to be you. Maybe I want to be a boss baby."
Yeah.
True,
Oh yeah. That resonates.
Yeah, this
I
is
just got chills.
I get that Eminem was the main villain, but Uncle Rico I just felt like was the better character.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
yeah.
No, for sure.
That wraps up our tier list. So this is not going to be the final Boss Baby 2 video we make. Again, all of us are insanely excited for this movie.
Oh, yeah.
We cannot contain
Yeah.
ourselves. So why don't we all go around the circle and just in one sentence say why we're so excited for the Boss Baby movie.
Pizza rolls are ready. Come and get them.
Boss baby.
This movie is shaping up to be as good as the best movies that I've ever seen before. And I'm very excited to watch how this ends up.
I'm just excited because there's so many great characters, and like I just hope that
Definitely.
like Sonic, I just hope that Sonic doesn't come out on screen to say meow again. That was so cringy. It's Boss Baby, so what? How can you not be excited?
Loaded plot, loaded diaper.
Exploded diaper, man.
Bigger fish to fry with Boss Baby cinematic universe.
Yes.
What about
This-
double loaded diaper?
The second Boss Baby of the Boss Baby franchise is only the beginning. Once we get Lorax spin-offs and
What's
Jablinski
Jablins,
Games,
Jables?
TV shows and stuff on the new Boss Baby Plus.
Yeah.
I think that's when
Boss Baby Plus.
that's when this franchise will really start to blossom.
And all I have to say, the reason why I'm excited for this is because with all the talented people working behind it, with all the amazing directors and everybody, this will guaranteed be not one of the greatest movies of all time, but the greatest movie of all time that everybody asked for, that everyone's waiting for, and that you'd be a fool
Yes.
not to make.
I agree.
I mean, just from a pure enjoyment standpoint, I mean, who even cares about the money at this point? That's probably the last thing on their mind when they're making this movie.
This came from pure
'Cause-
passion.
Absolutely. I mean, this is you can clearly see this is just a passion project of some very talented people. Animators, writers, directors, voice actors. This is probably one of the most heartfelt, greatest movies to ever hit the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will, of course, be making more hype videos. We will probably make a video on Boss Baby 1 and give our reviews as soon as Boss Baby 2 comes out. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.